Hello everyone, XQ Crafting here. Welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how I reorganize my craft room, and please keep in mind that at some points it will be a little bit shaky, and I want to apologize that in advance. Well, I hope you enjoyed the process and you like the results as much as I did. I just wanted to give you a preview on how my craft room looks right now. Right now you're looking at my little game setup, which is just a little corner in my craft room. And then I'll show you how the craft room looks like. It's a little bit messy because I've spent a lot of time in here and doing all my crafting stuff. So I'm gonna do a little nothing major, not remodeling or anything. I was just gonna try to put some stuff over here where I can have a little bit more space and feel less cramped. So I have this little thing which is full of ephemera packs, and the pink boxes are with my stickers and threads and twines and all that. And then I have my color mediums there, then my acrylic paints, and all of that is all cramped in boxes, which is not bad, but I forget what I have. So I have been, I had some trouble remembering what I can work with. So that's why I'm gonna try to reorganize and label everything, and then maybe, hopefully, that will make things easier to craft. So on this side is the same thing. I have a bunch of little things in the boxes, and then here are all my little pink tools that I use to do my crafting stuff. And it looks a little bit messy, out of place, and that's why I wanted to organize. My little cart was supposed to be something clean to to actually roll around and use the things that I like. Get the things that I use the most easily. Well, that's not what has been happening. It's very cramped and full, and I want to reorganize that. So here's my desk, my chair, my easel on the back. This is my camera setup. I bought these lights like a really long time ago. Like it's really like 7 years old or something like that. And I just bought this bar to put my camera. But the light stand and everything I bought like for $50 a really long time ago. So here's how my papers are organized right now. Well, right now looks disorganized, but that's how my papers are. And my diamond painting stuff, my sewing machine right here, and then all my buttons and wood veneers and stuff over there. And here's my little diamond painting project that I've been doing but didn't finish yet. So yeah, so my craft room, it doesn't look the worst, but it's not as organized as I want it to be, and it doesn't help me that I don't see what I have. So I'm gonna try to label everything and reorganize everything, and hopefully have a little bit more space, a desk that I can craft, and a desk that I can hopefully just edit my videos. So yeah, so this is the preview. Oh, and that's my chair where I play my video games sometimes. But yeah, that's how it looks right now. So I hope when you see it again, it looks better and more organized than it is right now. Okay, so let's start it. And just as a reminder, everybody, you don't have to have this many stuff to start crafting. I had a little desk in the corner of my living room for the longest time, and I would enjoy crafting there anyways. I'm very grateful that I do have a dedicated space now that I can call my happy place, where I can just craft and organize my stuff the way I want it. But honestly, you don't have to have all of this to start crafting. I did not have a lot of stuff when I started. I did not get everything at once. I started little by little, and it took me actually years to collect this much stuff, this many things. I actually have been starting collecting crafting stuff for 7 years now, but just like for almost 2 years now that I have a dedicated crafting space. Before I didn't. It was just one corner of the room
where I would do my crafting stuff. The other thing I wanted to tell you is the countertop that you're gonna see. I built that the second day after I started reorganizing, but I got sick for a whole week and I had to stop, and then I resumed from where I left off. But it did take me a few weeks to finish the whole project, just because reorganizing the small stuff, that's what it takes a really long time.
Okay, so I couldn't find anything else that it was the same height of those paper storage. They're a little bit different higher now, so we just put like a piece of wood attached to the wall and to this piece of smooth plywood to be able to make like a table to support the two this thing, which is like 8 cubes, and then the other one which is also 8 cubes. And so I bought 2 more drawers, like cart drawers, but it's not high enough, so it will not be support for this. So I just thought it was a good idea to use 2x4s and put like a support in here. I tried to find countertop that was a little bit thicker than this, because this kind of, I don't know if it's gonna be strong enough, but let's see, we'll try. But I couldn't find it, so I bought plywood and I asked them to cut it for me, the size of 92 inches by 20. So this is gonna be my not countertop, not to do my main crafting here, but I wanted to have a little space here, maybe to edit my videos or something like that. So yeah, so this is how it looks right now. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna cover this with foam board, so it's not gonna be showing. I'm sad that I lost a little bit of space in here under the table, but I did need this support, so that's why I did that. And then I'm gonna clean it, and then I'm gonna cover with contact paper, maybe a marble color, the same that I have in my kitchen, just so it doesn't have so many splinters, because this is plywood, so it's not smooth. I can hurt myself, so I'm just gonna take care of that, and then let's see how it goes. So I just wanted to show what I had to do to have support to hold all this stuff that I want to put on top of it.
The plywood that I bought, it is one of the smoothest one, and it's 3/4 of an inch. It is smooth on the top and bottom, but the sides where they cut it, it has splinters. So I'll go ahead and cover with contact paper. So I will wrap around. I was just not gonna cut a piece on top and then another one on the bottom. I will try to wrap around the plywood.
Hope you can see the paper still hanging over there. This one is already glued to the top, so I just have to rip this out and pull it while I take the bubbles out. And then it's secure, and this is not rough anymore, because I know this is not rough anymore because I'm clumsy, and I know I can hurt myself with that wood.
So what I do is, since I'm like dealing with a bigger piece of contact paper, I just like cut the paper on the back alone in pieces, and I leave it there. So when I start pulling, for example, towards the bottom, I can just rip that one part. But I do glue the top part first, and then I wrap around. Then I go ahead and glue the one on the bottom. So that way I can, like I said, I wrap around the wood so it doesn't have any seams. Everything looking like one piece. And just to go with the aesthetic of the room, I hid all the wood legs of the little counter with foam board from Dollar Tree.
This is how it looks right now. It's just the foam board. And I'm thinking I'm gonna put caulking over here just to close that gap, and then on the bottom, because it was not like a straight cut, then I put a little piece here in the front just to hide it, the wood. Then the wood is inside, and I just wanted to hide.
I bought those card drawers from Michael's. They are so cute. The only problem they have is they are not very deep. So if you put anything that is a little bit taller inside the drawers, like standing up, it will not close. So I just used that for like smaller stuff and stamps and things that I could just put a laying down. And that worked out pretty good. It worked out fine. They look nice and organized, and I labeled everything. So I bought 3 of those at Michael's. As you can see, my acrylic paints used to be inside a little box, all cramped there. And it was kind of hard to go through every single one of them to be able to see the color that I was gonna use. So what I did, I built a grid with foam board from Dollar Tree. I built the size of that cube so I could fit all my acrylic paints and then some of distress acrylic paint. And I did the same process for my pans. I built a little bit bigger because the ones for my acrylic paint is 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch, and the one for my pans, alcohol markers, and my brushes are 3.5 by 3.5.
Okay, so this didn't change much. I just reorganize it, a few of the stuff, clean it up. And then here's my chair to play when I'm gaming. I bought a little laminating machine and one more cube. That's how it looks. And then that's my new organized craft room. Let me know if you want a full tour of the craft room, and I can show you everything I have that I accumulated over the years. Okay, thank you so much everybody. Bye.